Hello folks and welcome back to Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. As always, of course, I'm Falcon, your host. And as promised, this time we're going to talk to Lambert and help him out with his little task.
Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
Really?
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast.
Farewell
Haven't heard?
feast.
Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Oh, he's being a real dick about it.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Alright, let's
No
go.
reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
Well,
So
good.
we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Don't blame him. It's pretty
Savola's
terrible.
breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble. Geralt?
How would you want them to blow up to reduce the place to rubble? This is your home, technically.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and
You
scoop up
would.
whatever floats to the surface.
You would.
That makes sense.
Sounds like a Lambert thing. Totally sounds like Lambert. Could fish normally, or I could just, blow everything to bits. Yeah, that sounds about like something you would do. Are you? Go face down here so I can murder it. That's better. For Oblivion! Oblivion about it. Oh. I can try that again. End up like that one. Dead.
Nice shot.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I do.
color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Next sorcerers, huh?
Tell me about
Sorceress.
Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Oh, and there's only like 4 people living in the place, so there's a pretty good sized castle.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Well, we'll look for it. The hell of our horses miraculously appeared down here. At least my horse. Not his. Hey you, noisy beast. Coming through. Oh, you squashed me. Congratulations, I cleaved you in 2.
Water.
Oh, please. He'll be dead before it knows what happened. 2 hits. That cleaved it in half. But come on. Pathetically.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Fair enough. Not afraid I'll crash your boat. I could loot all the bodies, but at this point, I have so much shit now. I don't really care anymore. 'Cause let's be real, I've got so much stuff. Not exactly in any immediate danger of running out of anything. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Not bloody foggy. And yet, a second ago you said that you saw the cave on the other side of the lake. Clearly can't see the cave on the other side of the lake. Also, you moving fucking slow, or is that just
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure. God, no.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Not bad. Fair enough. Fair enough. Seriously, this is like the slowest boat I've ever seen in this game.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Good, now we actually got some speed going.
Right, almost there.
So we got like a horde of drowners in the water around us. Which probably means nothing, but same. That's a big cave.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Speartip's still around?
old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this
Sounds like a
valley's
trap.
uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we should
We'll
check.
investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Boy's voice? We call that a boy's voice. But whatever you say, game. Get up there. Well, you can follow the fucking thing. Actually, a boy.
Hey, little guy.
Not a
It's all right. You're safe now.
human, though.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Hi, dude. Are you scared to death? Okay. You're awful slick. Oh, you do think you're slick. You are dead. Joy.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Sorry.
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
charming? Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Interesting. I didn't know that they could do that specifically like that. That is. Also, they seem to have changed the way that the vitality regen stuff works. It used to be that water and like food were different things, so you could have both of them going at once, but that appears to not be the case anymore. Which is somewhat annoying. But oh well, I suppose. Really. But what is old
Shit,
spirit?
too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh! You fat fuck!
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
No, your armor and your weapons are probably
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
doing it. Don't know what spirit tip is, but we're going to
Mind
wake them
not
up.
stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Nope, making as much noise as physically possible. Don't know what it is, but want to kill it. You're a fucking witcher, dude. Seriously. Why are you scared about some beastie that a witcher probably just killed a long time ago?
Something fell in my eye.
Pulverized.
Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Boom!
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Speartip.
Why? Sounds sufficiently pissed off as it is.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
What is it? Ogre or giant or... Go around and be stealthy about this. Not make a noise. Not make a whole bunch of noise and make a scene. Okay. But who the hell wants to do that? That's no fun. Are you? Raise the fuck up.
Couldn't care less. I'm up this guy.
Okay, you definitely do some damage. I'll give you that.
You miss me, horse son?
I'll take that as a yes. But I need to swallow up. Because I am fairly low on health. I of course have the shield going, but... Yeah, you're nice and right. Congratulations. Congrats, your Oh, you're lucky. Hit you once more, you'd been dead. And you're dead. Congratulations. Oh, you're a Cyclops. Same thing.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
There?
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Take it you guys woke up the Cyclops and Voltaire got bird-related, probably eaten. Fine. That's alright. He wasn't that tough. Not that impressed.
Oh. Good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Trying to impress me?
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Oh, that wasn't a job, that was actually a... We're talking about...
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
The ability point, which we're not going to use for like a million years because I don't need ability points anytime soon.
See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
He's not running, he's luring you into the trap, you're a dumbass.
Witches to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
We're just trying to get to the circle.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing 1 say, thing 2 do, thing 3 do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
That was the wrong response.
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Not impressed. Come down here and I can murder their faces. Whatever. Excuse me, rocks. Coming through. Micros. Oh, there's 3 of you. Oh, now.
We walks those. News goes no far more. Which is his understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle.
That's true.
Rocks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
Dude, just let me talk, okay?
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher is his monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make.
He's like, don't look at me.
We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
Okay.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
So we did get the weapons. Okay. I thought maybe they were going to tell us that they don't. They said they don't want
I
to.
think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
True. We're only
Well,
supposed to kill.
we made it.
monsters.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Yeah, sure. This high praise coming from you,
Must
though.
be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Out of the way.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Not attacking that target. You're an idiot. Oops.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
There we
Then
go.
all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Oh?
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
You have to kill them, you know.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Yeah. Really don't like being a witcher.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Fair enough.
Destiny. Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
No.
Didn't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer.
Fair
All
enough.
right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
But eventually, you know, you're a grown man now, and that was years and years and years ago. You probably need to,
Need to get our swords.
you know, kind of get over
Witcher
it.
with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Dude, just go back and... Oh, let's see.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
He's such an asshole. Really. Troll's like, what? Okay. Well,
Right.
Let's go
Let's
back to
get
the
back.
fortress, 'cause I have
After
no other
you,
reason to be out
sir.
here, so. I have no other particular reason to be out here that I know of. Question. Hours later, more like 2 minutes later, because take that long. Yeah, okay. Oh, we could have done whatever this location there was. Oh well. Not that important, I suppose. Right, so got to go see Yennefer. Report in that we have done everything. Completed all the various tasks, my dear. So now what? Right now she contacts her friend, messes with her for a time, and then she does whatever the hell it is gonna do. Oh, the thing's working.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Lambert doesn't know shit about megascopes.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid.
He's also
Enough.
kind of stupid, but...
Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Hey.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Let's go with the, she wants to speak, since she wants to speak, I guess it's Elvish. Oh, respond in kind.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iacus.
Heard the words before, haven't you? Been they acting like
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Who's like, oh, okay. I guess you want something.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
You okay? Or? Did you understand that?
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
So now what?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Not gonna happen. Let's not
I'm
be an
sorry.
ass.
It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Okay, so what do you do? I guess we're just reversing the
Listen,
curse.
everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement
Just like, yep.
to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's that?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
I don't have a feeling that I'm supposed to go with you. Maybe not. I'm a grumpy old man. Yeah, kinda.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age. That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
Nice.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it? Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
I don't think anybody's terribly
Or
enthusiastic
we could
about
have
that
a drink.
idea.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two. Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Ifrit didn't say a word.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
She's like,
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
oh, jeez. Alright, so... Plane.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
You see business and pleasure? Bad idea. No.
What about the vampire? I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right? Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Nice. What have you been up to, Lambert, aside from...
What have you been up to,
your
Lambert?
revenge thing that we helped
Any
you out
interesting
with?
contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the golds to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the
Dude, I have
sorceress
more
would see
money
it
than I
my
know what
way.
to do with. Hardly in poverty. I have literally more money than I know that I could spend in this game. So I could go to like merchants and buy everything they have, which I'm never going to use. Then I suppose I could use up my money, but that's about the only way I could use all of that up.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again. He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Oh shit. Fuck off. This is managing.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Oh no.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
So what are the chances?
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Indeed. But I wouldn't count on it.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Fair enough.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
This is, by the way, the opportunity that if I was continuing the romance.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Anyway.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Anyway, if I was romancing Yen, that would have been the opportunity to go to bed with her, but obviously we're not doing that, so that's not gonna happen. Hey, Eskel. Round of cards.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin though, right?
Oh, okay. Not like we don't
Yeah,
have money to burn.
unless you'd
and-
rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Okay, we can make this pretty quick. I'm quite certain my deck is going to, how do you say, raffle stomp the enemy? Pretty effectively. Really don't think they're going to be able to accomplish a whole hell of a lot. It's been a while since I played, though. Like, it's been a while since I played the game in general. Now, we're playing Nilfgaard, so decoys are good. Strips Commando by itself is not very useful, and of course we don't get a fucking spy card. Damn it. Hopefully he gives us a few spy cards that we can retrieve. Because if he doesn't, we're gonna be in some trouble. Latris. This powerful card I forgot. Technically less powerful than these guys because these can be buffed by my skill. Right now I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage because I have no... to help play any spy cards. I have no, I have very few cards to, match against this guy. I hate to waste that, but I suppose got a little more cards than I do now. Oh, there's a spy card. Good, finally. They please give me a damn spy card. And another spy card. Good. Only one that we can't pick up, which is better. Also gives him no bonus. I could have hoped for another spy, but suppose you at least now have enough firepower to be able to actually do something with ourselves. Let's have like the worst cards there are or something. Not pulled out a single mildly acceptable card this entire time. It's like the match that you can win if you haven't actually been bothering to play. Because I could definitely win this match without even, like, the starter deck. Seriously? Just surrendered? What your other cards are, but...
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Esco. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Alright, let's just get this moving.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Harsh Patru? Why are you on the floor? Do I want to know?
Damn. What a dream.
Why? Well, Lambert's being
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Sure.
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
He's like, yeah, sure.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Obviously didn't work. Did you learn anything?
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Okay.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations.
Oh, that's
Extrapolated some data
stuff for
ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Okay. Oh, ugliest man alive is Uma. Uame. Interesting. Alright, folks. Back that up. Auctions of the grasses. Actually gave me all the resources, even though I had some of these. Guess the ones that you can find normally, I already had. Okay, real quick. We are very long on this episode, so I'm actually going to go ahead and end it here. We will pick this up next time. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I will see you then. Take it easy, have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.